predicate. In the previous online classes, I already taught you about subject and predicate. Let's revise it. Subject and predicate are two important parts of a sentence. A complete sentence has two parts, a subject and a predicate. A subject is the telling part of a sentence. Let's learn more about how a subject and a predicate form a complete sentence. The first part is the subject. It is the naming part. The subject tells who or what the sentence is about. For example, Luke played the saucer. Who is this sentence about? In this sentence, Luke is the subject because this sentence is all about Luke. Let's look at another example. The apple is red. Can you guess what the subject is in this sentence? Absolutely correct. The apple is the subject in this sentence because this sentence is about the apple. Let's try one more example. The rain sounded like a lullaby. What's the subject here? Correct. The subject is the rain because the sentence is about rain. Now that we have covered the first part of the sentence, that is the subject, let's move on to the next part, that is the predicate. The second part of the sentence is the predicate. The predicate tells what the subject is or does. In other words, it tells us what someone is or does. For example, Mr. Bratt lost his hat. Which part shows what Mr. Bratt did? He lost his hat shows what Mr. Bratt did. So, he lost his hat is the predicate of the sentence. Let's look at another example. A bee buzzed around me. Can you guess what's the predicate in this sentence? Buzzed around me is the predicate because this part of the sentence tells us what the subject, that is the bee, did. Let's look at another example. The ball rolled down the hill. What's the predicate in this sentence? Correct. Rolled down the hill is the predicate because it tells what the ball did. Remember, you need both the subject and the predicate to form a complete, meaningful sentence. If you have only one part, it is not a complete thought. That's it for today. Thank you.